Hi, my name is Paul Thalbinger, and this is for my mastery vlog during the master's course, Script Production and Analysis. What were your original goals for this class? Well, I wanted to learn structure and how to build better character and to further improve my formatting skills. Did I meet these goals during the course? Yes, I believe I did meet these goals because a lot of our class discussions were about structures of film with beginnings, middles, and ends, as well as TV structure and how they follow the commercials with their acts. The character grid really also helped to flesh out the life of the character and really bring his character descriptions to life. What did I learn about myself as a writer this month and as an artist and storyteller? Well, I learned that I can create stories with good beginnings, middles, and ends, very clear beginning, middle, and end, as well as creating characters with strong wants or goals. I wrote this story that I write stories that I know and genres that I'm familiar with, and I write them from perspectives that I can properly communicate through and try not to communicate or understand things that I don't comprehend. And what do I need to continue to work on? Well, I have some issues with grammar and punctuation, and I just need to kind of understand the structure of a sentence. Also, to have rational logic that flows through the beginning, middle, and end of a short, so whatever starts in the beginning has to kind of tie together for the end. And then just work on more fluid and believable dialogue that sounds like two characters could be having conversations. But you know how difficult it can be sometimes when you're writing it by yourself. Whether or not I want to be a writer, how would I apply the class content to my life? Well, she talked about a lot of good lessons in the film industry and how they operate, and basically the rejections and the steps you'd have to take, getting an agent, manager, so on and so forth. And those are good to have that knowledge for when I go into the industry and basically have that for my advantage. This information also allows me to set specific expectations for when I do end up in the industry. If I could go back to the beginning of the month and give myself some piece of advice, what would it be? Well, work on characters more, and kind of work on my dialogue that's smooth and fluid, and pay more attention to grammar and sentence structure and punctuation. And for when I do get through it, pitch a tighter, more concise 6-page script idea, because that will really help when I'm actually creating the script for it. If I had to go back and rewrite my FCP project, what changes would I make based on the information I learned this month? Just a couple. Basically, it would give my main protagonist a better want that she can actively fight for, which hopefully will lead to a more satisfying conclusion of the short. And then potentially change my perspective of the protagonist to the male character that I had in that story, which might make things a little more smooth or believable in terms of what that person does. And then of the screenplays that I wrote in this course, which one would you want to use as my thesis project? What does it say about me as a filmmaker and storyteller? And how will that serve as my calling card? Well, my Tangoid script, which is about shape-shifting aliens that try to cripple a human colony. This is a script that says that I like mysteries and twists and stories that are just for pure entertainment. And I like to pull inspiration from other works of fiction, kind of combining ideas, not necessarily specific examples of movies or shows, but just ideas and concepts within those that I can kind of pull from individually and combine into one story. So that shows I'm resourceful and able to kind of come up with either my own or inspiration from other ideas. And that is the end of my vlog here. Hope everything goes well. Thank you very much.